Good morning, everyone. It's Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in my 2001 Ford SVT Cobra with 87,747 miles. It's a lot of sevens. All right, so again, we have an 01 SVT Cobra with 87,000 miles. This has the original fuel-injected 4.6 liter V8 that all of these came with. These are non-supercharged cars up until the 2003 Cobras. That's when it was the Terminator. But these earlier ones still run really well, backed by the 5-speed manual transmission. Some of the modifications, this does have an aftermarket cold air intake. And then you do have full aftermarket exhaust outside of the original manifold. So you have manifolds, aftermarket cats, I believe it's a Bassani X pipe, SLP mufflers, and then full tailpipes coming out the back. This car sounds really kick-ass going down the road. It's got an awesome exhaust note to it. When we do our little return trip, we'll get on it a little bit harder once it's warmed up so you can hear it. You have your standard power steering. These are all Hydro Boost with 4-wheel discs. You have your aluminum radiator, your electric fan, so no overheating issues. And just a sorted car mechanically. It's exactly what you'd expect for an 87,000 mile car to drive like. The clutch feels awesome. The transmission doesn't have any issues. And just a really, really fun car to drive. On your interior, you have your standard Cobra interior with the two-tone seats with like the suede style inserts with the graphite exterior. These cars are notorious for getting wear on the leather part. This one has some wear from getting in and out on both seats on the bolster, but nothing's torn. It's just you get a little bit of cracking in the seats, just the way that these are designed. Back seat looks awesome. Headliner's great. Visors are nice. Dash has no cracks. Both of the door panels are awesome. You do have an aftermarket Kenwood stereo that you can hook your phone up to, and you do have the little Bluetooth thing right up there as well. Standard options like cruise, and then you have your tilt as well. So all you're getting standard options for the Cobra. You have your nice mats, good carpet. Really nothing's out of place on the interior, just really, really clean. You do have an aftermarket shift ball there. And I believe it's got a short throw shifter in it because it really clicks in and out of gear a little bit tighter than a factory one. Yeah, that's definitely an aftermarket shifter that's in here. These cars are so much fun to drive. And this one, having some of the things done to it, it definitely has a much more of aggressive look compared to your standard 2001 Cobra. And we'll dive into that here on our return trip. Everything on this car works, all of your gauges, all of your lights, the horn, the wipers, the radio, the heat, the AC, the parking brake. Literally everything is sorted on this car and it does not need anything done. Odometer is working correctly, and if I didn't mention it, this is a clean Carfax, no accidents, no damage ever reported, good mileage entries, so no question marks on any of the paperwork. We also have a hard and digital copy of the Marty report. We also have the SVT certificate, and then, again, the clean Carfax. Try to not get a speeding ticket here. We'll get past the officer and get around the corner there, and then we'll do a little downshift. I don't think he'll appreciate me going by him at 90 miles an hour. On the underneath, no issues whatsoever other than just a couple small little spots where the jack points are from using a floor jack. That's got a couple little dents there, but no rust issues. Very, very clean floors. We'll put some photos of the underneath in this video. Again, you can see how clean the bottom side of this Cobra is. On your exterior, obviously you have the aftermarket hood with the hood pins. So that was color matched to the exterior. Same thing with the Terminator rear bumper. That was color matched to the car. Paint quality is really nice. The front of the hood, however, does have a couple little splits from closing the hood. And let me downshift here. Let y'all hear it a little bit better since we couldn't do that before with the police officer there. But again, really, really fun little Cobra. Pulls well. This one's got the SVT tuner in it, so it runs a little bit better than the stock one. But back on the paint, it's got some little touch-ups and little imperfections, but overall the paint quality is nice. The front of the hood, like I was mentioning, has got a couple little hairline splits from people closing it. And then it's got the 18-inch SVE wheels, good tires. Just a really good looking car cosmetically. I like this color a lot. Yeah, that shifter is really nice and tight. Sometimes they're just kind of all over the place. Turn signal switch kicks on and off like it should. On your glass, windshield is nice. Side windows roll up and down like they should. Couple small little imperfections in the rear tint, but no issues with any of the actual glass itself. Power locks also work. And then on your suspension, it's all stock style equipment, other than some polyurethane bushings up in the front. The rear end is all stock. I don't know if they did a gear swap. It doesn't feel like they did a gear swap. If they did, it's going to be minimal. Standard rear end. Suspension is nice and tight. No squeaks, no rattles. Again, just drives like a good 87,000 mile car. And that exhaust system, again, it's about perfect for me. I know some people like a little bit louder or a little bit quieter. This is right in the middle. And it just, to me, has an awesome, awesome exhaust note to it. I've had a lot of Cobras, later model Mustangs that have had like the Borla attacks on them, where you can't even hear yourself think while you're driving them because it's so damn loud. But I do like to get a little exhaust sound out of them. It's why you buy these cars. They're fun to hear, they're fun to drive. But you gotta find that happy medium. Exhaust is one of those personal touches, but this is about perfect for me. Try to get off the gravel there. Just a lot of fun to drive. Overall, for the money, this is an awesome car. It is a whole lot of fun to drive. It sounds kick-ass going down the road. It's got a hell of a look to it. I love the stuff that they did to it, that aftermarket hood with the hood pins, the Terminator rear bumper, the exhaust system that's on it. You got cold AC. You want a fun little hot rod to drive every single day. This is an awesome car for that. Just again, really, really cool Cobra. Some other things, if you wanted to kind of up the power, you could do a few things to it, but right now, like it sits, just, again, really, really cool car for the money. As always, I appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that y'all want to see, have comments, concerns, questions, don't hesitate to reach out or leave a comment on the video. Take a look at my virtual description video. I'll dive into more details on that one. Also, check out the additional informations tab on my website, pcclassiccars.com. It's got more photos of the little imperfections. It's also got photos of the paperwork that we have for the car. And as always, thanks again for watching this test drive video, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Man, that car sounds good.